Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we have this position. Well, our pawn is going forward in this direction and one move away from queening. But the problem is this bishop aiming exactly at our pawn, and our pawn is going to be captured if we just pushed and promote. We have the same color bishop as our opponent, and if we find the correct move, we can actually win this. So go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. The puzzle has multiple moves, multiple solutions, so you can maybe you can get one of them. Good luck. Okay, welcome back. Here you may just play bishop to a5 or this direction. Actually, you can't play bishop to c7 and b6, but if you just play this move, black would just play bishop to g3 and you don't have any follow-up, right? So you may just play this move, but this doesn't work. Black would just move away and you simply don't have so much things to do, right? So that is the main problem of this puzzle, and moving this wouldn't make you lose, but it makes you slower from the win, right? So that is the idea, and the first move is to play bishop to g5. So let me show you. If in this position black plays a random move like a bishop move, so black plays bishop to g3, what we are going to do is we play bishop to e3, and look at this. We are just looking at a7 and black can't do anything. Black may just move the bishop or the king, it doesn't really matter. We just move to a7, and in this position we are going to just move to b8. Now we are just offering a bishop trade, which is going to be very nice for us. We are going to move aside and promote our pawn on the next move. So black may just play bishop to f2, which is the best move, but we just play bishop to h2, and when black try to defend the promotion with the bishop, we just play bishop to g1, and now black can't do anything, right? Black has to accept the sacrifice, otherwise we are going to just take black, or black can't play to b8 because we just take the bishop and move away, and we are going to just promote and win the game. So this is our idea, this is what we are going to do. But black can be clever, and black in this position can't. After this is the first position of the puzzle, and the correct move is the most efficient move is to play bishop to g5. But here the black wouldn't play bishop move, right? It's going to be not efficient for black. Black will play king to b6, which is the best move. Here in this position, the first variation doesn't work because black would just play king to a6, and now we can't play to a7 because the black king would just capture us. So for that reason we have to make another move, right? We have to just wait like this. So this is quite the correct move, but this is not as efficient as bishop to g1. Again, the idea is to deflect the bishop from defending the b8 square. So if the bishop takes, we just promote to a queen and we are going to win the game. So that is our idea. But again, black is going to be clever, right? Black would just play the best move. In this case, like this move, right? All of the moves from this diagonal up to the d6 are the best move for black. I mean, they are kinds of equal move. So what do we do in this position? Again, we sacrifice the bishop. So now we are forcing black to move away with the bishop, right? We are just forcing black to move away. So when black moves, we are going to play bishop to f6. And now we are going to play this move. So we just come this way. So black may see this. For example, if black didn't anticipate that way, for example, if black just played a random bishop move like bishop to f4, we are going to play bishop to d8, and black is going to be slow. We just play bishop to c7, and there is no way to just defend this from this position on, and we are going to promote on the next move anyway. If the bishop has been taken, we just take back the bishop and promote. So that is our idea. So black king in this position, after we play bishop to f6, black king has to anticipate the move, right? So what do we do in this position? What do you think the best move? Well, the best move is actually to play bishop to d8, and the idea is the black king has to play to c6. That is going to be the best move for black, because if black plays any other move other than c6, we would just play bishop to c7, and we are offering a threat, or we are going to promote this on the next move anyway. So that is our idea. So black has to move to c6, and now we can play bishop to h4, which is going to be a deflection. Once again, we are deflecting the bishop because we want to promote our queen to win the game. But again, black wouldn't accept this sacrifice, right? Black would just play bishop to h2, right? So in this position, what do you think the best move? We play bishop to f2. So this may seem similar, but it's not similar. Previously, when we play bishop to the f diagonal, this diagonal actually, when we play this diagonal previously, the king is on b6, which is going to be which the king would step easily on a6, right? But now in this, after this, all of this move, we just move the bishop to h4, which makes black lose a tempo. I mean, lose a move. Black lost a move in this position by playing bishop to h2, and now we just took this advantage and play to f2, which prevents the king from stepping any closer to the a7 square. So the king in this position can't step to the a7 square, right? Can't defend the a7 square. So when the king plays, we just move to a7, and now the bishop has to protect the diagonal, right? The bishop has to protect the diagonal, or the king may just try to attack the bishop or bishop. It doesn't really matter what black plays. We just play bishop to b8, and again the bishop cannot be taken. The bishop may just play to g1, and now we are going to just play to one of these squares. It doesn't matter. We can play also to f4. It has same purpose. Actually, the purpose is we are just leaving a space for the pawn to be promoted, and the bishop may just get and defend the promotion, but we just offer another trade, and this time the bishop cannot go anywhere, and we are going to just capture, we are going to just promote the pawn anyway. So this is going to be the solution of the puzzle. So guys, for recap first, we are going to play bishop to g5, and now the king has to play to the a6 to defend the a7 square. So what we are going to do is to play bishop to e3. So now the king has to play to a6 to defend the a7 square, so to not let the bishop go there and there, right? So that is the idea. So when black plays that move, we just play bishop to g1. Remember, the bishop cannot taken, otherwise we can get a queen, and this is going to be easy for us. So for that reason, black may just play a random this direction moves anywhere. So again, we sacrifice the bishop once again. So the idea is to just go back to where we begin in this, like this. So now the king has to play to c6, otherwise it cannot defend the c7 square, which is going to be very easy for us to just block the bishop and promote our pawn. So we play bishop to d8. So in this position, the king has to play to c6, otherwise any other move doesn't defend the c7 square, which is going to be very easy for us. So when the king plays, we are going to play bishop to h4 and force black to move away the bishop. Now we can play bishop to f2, and when the king moves and try to move to a6, we are going to play bishop to a7. And now see, black can get and attack our bishop, but we just attack the enemy bishop, and we can move this direction, and now we just trap the bishop this way. So this is the solution of the puzzle. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, to subscribe the channel, and just let me know in the comment what you think about this puzzle. So I'll see you next time. Bye.